EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Miami Dolphins. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. On the return, Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative of 4 yards. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they work this one upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
A partner that worked in man coverage out left, and they ended up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shallow him across all that ground.
2 yards on the pickup there, and that's going to bring up second down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Eluding the pressure right. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. It's a big play there for Miami. 47 yards.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one. And there's an example on this first possession of the game.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal. Mostert is into the end zone. Touchdown Miami. Finishes off the drive with a touchdown run. Also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it and catch it. And he gets it done.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. It's now 7-0. More step out now following the touchdown to kick. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10 at their own 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got Dallas Goedert. His tight end over the middle. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Defense gives up a touchdown to opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Throwing is Hurts. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and dig themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to throw.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Okay, break.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Open man, it's going to take Smith. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. They go back to the ground with Sanders. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Hurts. It's caught by Sanders. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense got pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you get out your running back. It can turn into a big game downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short game.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
God damn, I can't do my job.
He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown.
Shit's annoying.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports. Three yards remain for 2nd down. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll come to the line and only 2 yards to gain first here. Here's Hurts to throw. This is Smith to the ground. Touchdown.
Nobody gonna cover that in the middle.
28 yards.
Nobody gonna cover that.
Extra point away from evening this one up. Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Waddle will return this from the end zone. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Open man downfield as well. He's got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting us inside the 30. 26 big yards on that run. It's another first down.
Not that they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. A good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
Nelson with it, complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. The end result, 21 yards. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get...
And he's in! Touchdown, Miami! Raheem Mostert, his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And this return with net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here and try to tie this football game. They'll throw on first down. Hurts. It's caught. Smith. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll make it 2nd down. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll drop the throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open, just a little underneath him, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jalen Phillips, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards. To try again after the sack. Hurts over the middle to Smith. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 35. 23 yards to pick up there. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And he's got his big tight end here. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
And Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. Throw inside, caught by Goddard, the tight end. Now another timeout call for Miami offense. Champions are down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
They've been able to use the size to pick up much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Oh, get the fuck out of here!
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Hurts.
Ah! I should stay there. Can't chase them.
And the Eagles have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Elliott good with the PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
You'll pick again.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Waddle going to bring this out of the end zone now. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. And we will likely not see another play here as they take the knee and head into the intermission all tied. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And would like to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. So if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw. But that's complete to Sanders. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. On 3rd down, there goes Sanders. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
Well, the second half was better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Okay.
Right back to Sanders on 1st down. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on 2nd down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. From the 44, Hurts. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. So they just need to pick up the first down. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd
cover that.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they picked up the first down.
First down carry by Sanders. Well defensed as they'll hold him to just a couple. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. So after the sack, Hurts and the Eagles. Tough spot here. 3rd and long. He finds his tight end, got it. That's complete. And he will put it down just shy of 40. Throwing his Hurts.
Oh, come on!
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. First down marker at the 8. Sanders here as they run out of the game. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. From the shotgun.
Come on, get out there!
Eagles. Miles Sanders, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Eagles have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the open.
My man will not fucking cover that. Just run out there. Fuck you stay next to me.
Good on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14.
Why don't play man? Shit don't work.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Come on.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against those defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good defense as well. The best players you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
To his throw, caught by his receiver Hill. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Tua. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Off the play action, Tagovailoa.
Ah! Fuck, I didn't throw that high enough. Ah, God damn it. Fuck I didn't throw that high enough.
Oh, that's about as tough as they come. You're driving to try to put the ball in the end zone and tie the game, and that happened.
It's exciting for us, wasn't it? Because we were thinking, hey, we might be headed towards overtime. Instead, it looks like this one may very well be done. And guess what? If you're a fantasy owner and you have that defense, you just had a big, big game, didn't you?
Waddle going into the end zone now. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's
He ain't gonna
taken
block
down
this
right
shit.
around the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not where they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Tagovailoa trying again after the pick six. And going deep for Hill. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
On 2nd and 10. Tua, and they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. Now Tua.
Oh, he won't jump home. Come on, man. Good game, man. Good game. God damn it. These fuckers won't jump. Damn. What the fuck I gotta do out here? Jump. Ah. Game drives me crazy.
Try to make it out like I'm conflicted. East Coast the 6-4s hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
With the business, West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. Neither one play games, no swinging for them fences. We want to find the things that's it.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Today we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the Baltimore Ravens. Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Right to the air is Jackson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Gotta hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones.
Damn, he quit that quick. Man, I'm mad quick in 2 seconds.
sports coverage in the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Dallas Cowboys and the Miami Dolphins. Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And we are underway from Miami. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Looking to pass, first play is Prescott. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the result of the first play from scrimmage. Second down. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3. Now Prescott. That's going to be caught along.
Why aren't y'all following this dude?
They say that's a catch. A gain of 19 and picking up the first. On the draw, it's Pollard. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right in midfield. Prescott on play action. Rolling to his right. Throw across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. So a big defensive play there. No less as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not on the sidelines controlling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it.
Fighting through, and he's got space. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Prescott. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. Maybe a little anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that front.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal throw delivery. And I think he might have had it. He was really confident with what he saw downfield, and it almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Oh, come on, nobody.
It's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 37. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. to go on second down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Covering.
He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 16. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
Yeah, from behind.
Maybe some indecision there. It looked to be an RPO. He wound up keeping it, but that defense right on him to strip it away.
And typically when we see that type of indecision on an RPO, that means it's well defended. He had nowhere to go with it, and that allowed the defense to get to him and knock it free and make it a turnover.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right to the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stump that one from a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
On second down, Mostert. And for a second straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports. Here's Thomas Morstead on down on play on fourth down.
Put the wrong guy.
And maybe some indecision on getting the punt team out there. And they're going to get a delay. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Oh my God! How the fuck did I do that?
Now the veteran Thomas Morstead on the delay.
That's fucking Leonard.
And taking it right at the 35. Called out even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. And they take the football on first and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. First do no harm, and right now they're harming themselves on the field.
I like that. No one is just taking me for Dr. Though, but thank you, Dr. Davis. On play action, Prescott. Dancing to his left. And just rid of him.
Bro.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Prescott to throw it. To Lamb, he pulls it in. What a catch. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They run straight ahead here with Pollard, and he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Prescott now on 2nd down. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back in at the 37-yard line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Shoves him aside, and he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. It's a big play there for Miami. 42 yards. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the Cowboys are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by the former Cowboy, Byron Jones. How about another? And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
After the turnover, it's Tua. And he completes it to Wilson. And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. That'll make the score 14-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Well, CD, you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game. I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, and instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. An excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. The 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. So what a play there in the final minute of this first half. They get the interception. More importantly, their first points of the ball game.
Yeah, and that one play certainly changes the outlook, doesn't it? I mean, they're looking at going into the locker room. No points on the board. Not playing well defensively. Deflated. And now, things may have changed for them.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. Waddle will return this from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey. The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
Tua going to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. first and 10. Prescott. And he wisely will throw that one away.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Prescott down. They'll drop this underneath to Pollard, and he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Here's Prescott. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Pollard again. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. And they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And he finds his target. It's Schultz. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Now a give here to Pollard. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
If you're going to keep these guys out of the end zone, you've got to be able to commit to stopping the run. And that's a nice job there, getting the safeties involved in run support.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. They'll run with Pollard. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Tony Pollard taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And we are tied at 14. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Waddle going to bring this out of the end zone now. And only able to get this to the 19s. Should have opted for the touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Mostert. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 54 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run the draw with Mostert. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
Let's go.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. On play action, here's Tua. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Majors used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the 4th quarter. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Prescott looks to throw on first. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes a correct read there, passing on challenging and blanket coverage and getting the first down with his legs instead.
Now Pollard. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. A nice stick and stop for a loss there from Jalen Phillips. 2nd and 12. Gonna run again here with Pollard. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here for the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. Here's Dak. He sets to fire deep. And this is going to be intercepted. Nick Needham picks it off. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. 20. Waddle. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Dolphins strike quickly to take the lead here in the fourth. Extra point up and good by Sanders. The lead is now 21-14. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw pulled in by Lamb. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Here's Prescott. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. To throw, Prescott. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Now Dak. Open man Lamb. It's complete. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now Prescott. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. And now time for one final play that has to be obviously in the end zone.
Can't wait to see what they call, but you want to get it to your best player. Sometimes you have to do it by formation. Move everyone to one side, and maybe he gets a one-on-one isolated on the backside.
About 47. 47.
One last shot now for Prescott. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And the Dolphins are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot. But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
Better, petty, don't matter. As the teller tatter, I pray to God they rattle tattle. Hey, what's a rapper? I started off that, now I'm better. I get capital. I help my people to get cheddar. I do business. Look here, stay out my business. I'm so iceberg slimish, stainless, not a blemish. I should have been in prison. Don't boy remorse, no cases pinned. I got the rolling flooded, soaking wet, but ain't been swimming. I'm the man now, ain't I? Work a plan now, can't I? I remember when you lame player, hated a player, now the same lame player. They call a player male. What you talking?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Baltimore Ravens and the Miami Dolphins. Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. 7 yards there and a first down. From midfield now, here's Jackson. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Jackson now steps away. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Jackson. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. From the 31, Jackson. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come up and downfield, but they never did.
Now it's Jackson. They'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 18. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Well, they're not hiding who their central focus is on offense, Charles. He already now has 4 receptions here on this opening drive.
And I know people who are watching the game are thinking, did they forget about him in the defensive game plan? But it's actually been the opposite. They're giving him a lot of attention, but he's been very creative and savvy in his route running and finding seams and openings.
And in for the Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Tucker with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. On the return, Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 22. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Blowing that play up, Roquan Smith as he gets the sack.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after it.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle.